I wonder, why am I wanting to make this type of content? Why am I willing to get behind this camera? Why am I selecting this topic of, and I was able to get the answer. So the reason why I make the content that I do is because I've always been accumulating money, but I never just been to a point where the money is just really growing. And I never really wondered why or just figure out what it was. But since I've become more financially literate, have a better understanding of, how to manage money, where's my money going, and, how to place my money, I realized that it's really simple. I just have to get the information that's already there for me. Like all of my spending, all of my income is all there for me. It's all there for us. You know what I'm saying? You have a bank statement, it's easy for you to take track of it. If you had just cash just flowing in, you know what I'm saying, you have to get you what they call a book and just write everything out. But your bank makes it plain for you. And just, just like how we had the exercise of, looking at our past 3 months of spendings, and you know what I'm saying, we was able to realize, what are the things that we spend our money on, what we need, what we want, and the things that we're thinking like, hey, I could have waited on that. What was I thinking when making this purchase? When it always came to, opening my bank account, I never looked at, how much money is growing. It always been to the point where it's, how much money do I still have left to spend? And I think that's the turning point for me. Just knowing that, and knowing that I have, just having that mindset, looking at my bank statement, that approach is, is what, basically kept me in this position that I'm in now. And for me to get in a different position, I have to think different, I have to do different. So now, like I said, I went to my bank statement this time. So after the exercise that we did, I noticed that, a lot of my spending was cut out. I haven't eaten out none this week. It's been more money coming in than more money spending. Of course, I have been spending money on bills and, all those things like the needs. No wants have been spent since that video. And I have no what was I thinking. Everything has just been more income coming in. The knowledge behind it, me reading more, having more money left over. And I believe the reason why I wanted to get behind the camera and make this video today is another thing that I realized, just looking at my statement between each pay period. So I noticed that there's a cycle. So let's just say, for instance, if the account is at 800 when the paychecks come, by the time the next pay period is, my account is already at 100. Within a week, it's at 100. And I noticed that pattern, like, okay, for months it's been like that. Then it's back up to 8, or above 8, whatever it is. Then it get back down to 2 or 1. Then it's back up to 8. There's periods where it's more than 8. You know what I'm saying? But I just know that it's that cycle where it gets to that 8, then it makes its way back to that 1. So going forward, I'm projected to, each pay period be above that 100, above that 200 each pay period, because the spending has been minimalized. Of course, there's still going to be some spending that I do on bills, things that I want, just other things like that, but it's a strategy behind it. We're coming to it with a different approach, and we're more calculated when it comes to our spending. Do I really want this? Do I really need this? Of course, we're gonna have some things that we still gonna be like, what was we thinking? I'm pretty sure that we're human. We can still have those moments. But Man, I'm projected to growth now. For a long time, I've been under this title of, you know what I'm saying, growth, like it's on me. So that's where we are right now. That's where we are right now.